Hey guys, this is Abhishek, and in this video, I'm going to talk about what is the things you need to do, two or the three things you need to do in addition to doing Nofap. Because without these two things, I think you're not going to channelize your sexual energy towards the thing that matters the most, and that the things that will help you get whatever you want in your life faster, quicker, easier. So what are those two other things? Yeah, once you're on a nofap journey, like probably after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, even 1 month, you will you will start to be naturally calm, relaxed, right? But again, like, your energy is not aligned. Your energy could be still with you, but you need to transform that energy into something powerful, something beyond your mind and logical thoughts. Like, so, if you do these two things, what will happen is you'll start to live your life to the fullest potential, because you sort of like get out of that, you know the logical mind and your or the limiting beliefs about yourself. You'll start to cross through it and start to really understand your true nature, who you are as a person, and then you will start to take action that will align yourself towards your higher end. And what are the two things? The two things is, number one, meditation, and the second one is visualization. Okay, so, like, when you do meditation, actually you'll tap into, you close your eyes, right? You sit down, you close your eyes, you become still for 15 or 20 minutes. So what you're doing is you enter into yourself, like the inner part, right? You close all of your senses, and then you kind of like focus on your breath and all that. And maybe you could do some chanting, or maybe a guided meditation to raise the energy vibration. So there are a lot of different meditations to do that. And what happens when you're like quiet, when you're relaxed, when you're like not distracted by outside sources, and what happens is, like, you'll tap into your inner reservoir, that has the capability to actually attract and magnify anything you desire very fast. Because when you tap into yourself, the who you are as a person, or your spiritual self, we all are spiritual beings in living in a human body, right? So when we start to enter inside, closing our eyes and not be distracted by five senses, but when you start to do meditation that inquires more about who you are, like Sadhguru's Isha Kriya meditation, that's the best way to actually train yourself to inquire more about who you are as a person. Like, so who you are, like, when you close your eyes, you will realize everything is black, and right. But what that means is, like, you're actually not your body, or you're not your physical self, or not your intellect, your mind, the thoughts we have like picked up while growing up, or watching television, or with our parents and other people around us, who have like fed up a lot of information about who we are. But that might not be correct, maybe somewhat, but not fully. If you really want to know who you are as a person, sit down, do meditation, and do some, like, you need to know that, like, Isha Kriya meditation is like, when you do that meditation, what happens is, like, you have to tell yourself, when you're breathing in, you say to yourself, I'm not my body. And when you exhale, you say to yourself, I'm not my mind, right? So you do that for 15 minutes. So you're just training yourself to know who you are as a person. You will try to be detached with your body and mind. Over time, with practice, it just becomes effortless. Yeah, but it needs a daily practice of Isha Kriya is very important. This is the best meditation I came across to detach myself with my identity, the self-limiting identity, right? we are identified with our body and our mind, and this is creating a lot of limitations for us. And because of that, we live in the small box that we created. But over time, it becomes boring, the small box that we created. We want to expand. Our spiritual nature is actually always expanding. It wants to be infinite. It wants to go and travel to different places. It wants to be great, right? It doesn't want to be contained in small box that we have created, or we have created because we saw the people live that kind of lifestyle. But we are all powerful. Our spiritual side is all powerful. We can be, have, and do anything. So when you do meditation, you tap into those unlimited potential of yours. And as soon as you detach yourself from bodily concept of living and intellectual concept of living, you'll start to know your true self, who you are as a person. You are a soul, you are a spirit, right? Which is ever expanding, which is all infinite in nature, which is all powerful and all that stuff. And you will realize your true potential, that you can be anything. You don't have to be contained into that same job that you hate, or you're not limited by your thoughts now. You are not limited by your physical. You can be anything. You can be you can have a lot of different, there could be infinite number of possibilities for you to do a lot of things. Or you can do the same thing in different ways, just to open your mind. You'll start to open yourself to life, and then you'll start to do things that you never did before, because now you realize your true nature, that you are not finite, you are infinite. So you will start to see new, you start to get out of that small box and try to live life outside of comfort zone. It'll probably take small risk, expand your comfort zone, expand your horizon, and you will change your perception because of that. And on top of that, also, when you do meditation, you become very relaxed and calm and cool and collected. In any difficult situation, uncomfortable situation, when you're actually getting out of your comfort zone, you will obviously find uncomfortable. You will be thrown in an uncomfortable situation. But when you don't get carried away by those, or you don't react to that external sources, you are more likely to be a detached observer who just absorbs it and doesn't get affected by that. And this is the reason why it's so important that, in addition to Nofap, because you have a lot of sexual energy, if you do meditation, you will start to tap into your true self, who you are as a person, the spiritual side of you. And then it will help you live your life to the fullest, because you won't have any limitation about yourself. Your limiting beliefs is going to be crushed, and you will start to do amazing stuff, and you'll probably get out of your city. You will start to move to a different continent, and you'll start to meet new people. You'll start to take small risks, just to add that spice into your life, because you want to break out of that monotonous life, the same routine 9 to 5 job or something. You want to do something extra, because when you do extra things, when you do something out of a comfort zone, it just makes your soul happy, right? Your soul wants to do this and that, but you just mind gets along the way, and it stops you from doing, because but your mind is based on fears. Most of the thoughts are outdated. It doesn't work, because your thoughts, in the intellectual, every technology is advancing every day. What is cool today can become absolute after 10 days, right? So you need to always be when you don't live with the intellectual concept of your mind, you'll always be living your life to the fullest, because you'll always be doing experimenting. So that's the first thing. And the next thing is visualization. In addition to doing the meditation, what you can do is download some audio tracks from YouTube, law of attraction, visualization. I usually listen to Katie Mary or Mary Kate's guided meditation on visualizations, and it just it helps me become so calm and relaxed. It's just um, we when we are doing Nofap, we are trying to like live our life to the fullest, right? You want to be the best version, and we want to attract everything that we desire, right? So in addition to Nofap, if you do visualization, then you'll be like, you will actually uh, live your future life right now. You are training yourself to live your future life right now. So when you visualization, you're living your like ideal life right now. And that's visualization. You use imagination to be driving that car that you dreamt of, Lamborghini or whatever, any other car that you love, or you have your love of your life. You are like on a honeymoon or something. You're already living that life, and maybe you want to make money, right? And you are making money, something you love doing it. And everyone's dream is that, right? They don't want to always like do the 9 to 5 job that they hate. So when you do visualization, you visualization using your mind and using all the details to make it real of the kind of your ideal lifestyle. If you didn't have any limitations, then what kind of life would that be you would be living? You will think about it, you visualize it, and those guided meditation will help you live those ideal lifestyle like in the current moment. And when you constantly train yourself to doing the visualization exercise, when you constantly um, tell your brain, the subconscious mind, that you already have what you desire, all the things that you desire, like for example your ideal work, or your business, or your love of the life, the kind of woman you want, right? All those qualities you are looking for in a woman, you already have that. Or you have that, the car that you want to have, or you want to travel around the world. You have all those things, right? So when you use by using visualization, when you live in the when you tell your subconscious mind that you already have all those things, even if it's not true right now, then what happens is, like, when you impress all those things in your subconscious mind is like a giant supercomputer, which is connected with the universe, the God, or the nature, and it is going to manifest a lot of things into your life. All those kind of people, you start to attract women that you have imagined you wanted a relationship with, so you will start to attract opportunities to do business, or the kind of job you would already have it. And if you imagine you already have it, then it will, and when you actually get a hunch or urge to contact that, apply for that job vacancy, or take a leap of faith doing that business, then it will become effortless for you. But then again, like, you need to do these two things on a daily basis, just to rewire your brain structure. Because over the past 10 or 20 years, we have been negatively programmed in different ways. We didn't know, because we were young, we didn't have role models, our parents were programmed the same way. So, like, we kind of like, now when you see that, when you realize that you can rewire your brain for success, then you can do anything, right? Our brain is like that. We can rewire our brain, our mind, the way we think, the belief that we have about ourselves. If we just change that by being conscious and mindful about what we think on a daily basis, then you will reach your full potential, because you won't see any limitations. You won't see any limitations about yourself and about the circumstances. Even if your circumstances sucks right now, maybe you are not where you want to be, but if you use visualization, like, it just, over time, what happens is, it builds a lot of confidence in yourself, and you'll start to take action, because your subconscious mind already believes it, that it already has what it wants. So visualize your ideal lifestyle, doing some guided meditation on law of attraction kind of thing, which is very important. I do that because whenever, when I'm going through the day, I feel negative, like, because I don't see what I want, right? I want something. Ideal lifestyle is my ideal lifestyle is, like, right, whatever, the car, the house, the beautiful girlfriend, the wife material, and I'm traveling, this kind of lifestyle I envision, but I don't have it right now. But with the visualization, and because of that, when I don't have it, I become stressed. I become worried. I I have self-doubts and all that. But when you do that, when you do every day, when you self-doubt yourself and we worry about things, and when you have fear about things, you think like it's not going to work out, it is going to feed more of that negative energy into you, and you become very negative. You'll close down yourself, you'll shut down yourself, and you will like not want to get out of that comfort zone that you have created. But when you do on a daily basis, when you do that visualization exercise or guided meditations from YouTube channel, and you can just go any other YouTube channel. I use Mary Katie's visualization meditation. Like I have like a bunch of them, and I listen to that while I'm sleeping. And or you could also do mirror affirmations, or affirmations listen to while you're sleeping. It just rewires your brain structure, the way you perceive yourself, and it just like helps you over time. It's not a one day night fix, okay? You need to be doing that just like Nofap you do on a daily basis. You kind of have to do this meditation and this visualization meditations, guided meditations. If you, that's the best thing. If you do that on a daily basis, it becomes like stronger. Like whatever you have visualized, it starts to become real in your mind, and whatever is real in your mind, it will start to manifest out in the outside world. And within 6 months or even like 3 months, you'll start to like be drawn to your ideal lifestyle. You'll start to meet girls that you find that are your ideal types. You'll start to find business opportunities that you'll start to see a lot of opportunities where it was not possible before, because you had limited mindset and you were constantly fear, self-doubt and all that. Because when you do visualization, you just like you reaffirm yourself that everything is fine, everything is well, and everything's gonna work out for you no matter what. Even if it's not now, it will work out. And so this is why you need to do on a daily basis. That the more you do it on a daily basis, over time you will rewire your brain, and you will quickly fall into that state where you will effortlessly and easily manifest anything you desire. All right, so that's what I wanted to do. Like in addition to doing Nofap, you need to do other 2 things, that is meditation and visualization exercise. And yeah, if you find any value in this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And if you want to learn, obviously when you're on Nofap, you want to go out and talk with new people, especially beautiful girls, because you didn't have any social life, and also you didn't have any communication skills, so you were not fun, outgoing, social, and also didn't have any real sexual life. If you want to learn how to do that, make sure to click the first link in the description, grab your free ebook report, Small Talk Tactics, where you will learn conversation games, and these are like fun, playful games that you can play with the people you're talking with, especially girls that you're attracted to, and generate that fun, lighthearted, playful vibe very fast, so that they will view you as a person who is playful and fun to be around with, and they will like more likely to talk with you. They're more likely to give you a number. They will more likely to show up on a date. And so once you do that, you'll never run out of things to say. Once you learn this conversation games or know how to play the role of a character, you will never run out of things to say, and you will always be having witty things to say. You will always have a great comeback whenever she throws you a shit test or something, which is going to establish you as the guy who gets it. And the more you do that, go out and practice, the more you're likely to get results with women, and your love life is going to skyrocket, and you will know how to handle your love life. So if you want to do that, click the first link in the description and grab your free ebook. All right. And if you want to check out the full training program where you will learn ninja level training, it's a ninja level training where you will learn more techniques, tactics and mindset on how to transform your conversation and become a masterful conversationalist who can attract and engage any woman he's talking with. Then click other links in the description. And of course, if you find any value watching this video, make sure to copy that PayPal link and donate any amount you find was worth watching this video. Thank you so much, and I will be back.